So you want a girlfriend, but don't know where to start? Well, I got you covered, dog. By an unhealthy amount of research and personal experience, this will be the only video you'll need. I'm gonna break it down in 3 steps. The first step is self-care. The goal being to transform this atrocity, aka you, to this peak, aka could be you. British professor and scientist Matthew Walker stated that men who only slept 5 hours a night had significantly smaller testicles compared to those that got 7. He also stated that men who consistently got 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night had testosterone levels that reflected those of men 10 years older than them. Men with lower testosterone levels are less likely to take risks, are not as confident, and not competitive. Them late nights playing Warzone has got to stop. You gotta get your sleep, dog. It's the foundation of self-care. But there's more. You gotta make sure your dental hygiene is perfect. How are you gonna talk to a girl, or let alone anyone, if your breath smells like shit? The next form of self-care is working out. You don't need to be jacked. Just get to a healthy BMI. The last form of self-care is style. You don't need designer clothes or to be following the latest trends to look good. Just find clothes that fit and complement your body. If you look good, you'll feel good. Self-care is the foundation to getting a girlfriend, but it's not the only thing. This is why you see tons of guys who are jacked, dress nice, and are healthy, but can't get a woman because they lack purpose. You have to constantly be working towards a goal. It can be a degree, a skill, a promotion. This goal will allow you to be evolving. And by working towards these goals, you will naturally become more confident because you're doing something with your life. And confidence is attractive. Not only is having a purpose good for getting a girlfriend, it's also good for keeping a girlfriend and keeping your sanity if the relationship fails. Many men fall into a depression when their partner leaves them. This is because their girlfriend was their world, and that is not good. You need to imagine life like a video game. The main storyline is your purpose, and getting a girlfriend is like a DLC. You can still play the game without the DLC. It's just the DLC makes the experience a bit more enjoyable, but it's not a necessity. This mindset will instantly make you more attractive to women, as you won't be desperate. By having a purpose, you'll be busy. You won't overthink silly things, like why she didn't text you back so soon. There are plenty of men who hit the gym, do skincare routines, dress nicely, and are successful. However, they're still alone. You must be wondering, they did everything right. It's because they don't know how to flirt. But to even be a candidate to flirt, you have to be attractive. Some men are born attractive. It's a God-given gift. It allows them to skip a few steps, but not everyone is born attractive. And the best way to be attractive is through confidence, which can be earned through self-care and having a purpose. So now that you're eligible to flirt, it boils down to 2 doors. One that you push and one that you pull. Pulling involves you giving compliments. You're showing interest. Too much pulling leads to simp syndrome. You're drowning somebody in compliments. You need to balance it by pushing, which is playful banter. Pushing is allowing the person to see you don't take things so seriously and you can have fun. You need to understand each person is different. Some require a lot of pulling and a little bit of pushing, while others it's vice versa. So it's important you don't approach each person the same way. Talk to them and you'll be able to gauge what they like. A good rule of thumb is to go 70-30. Never, and I mean ever, go 100% on either push or pull. Flirtation is as simple as that. And this should go without saying. But when you're doing the push, don't ever joke on something they might be insecure about. So how do you learn this? Through talking to them and observing them. Once you master this skill and pair it with simple conversation and just being yourself, it's a numbers game from there on out.